Hey guys, this is Mafro back with episode 10 of X3 Terran Conflict, Suicidal Squid. I can't believe that we're up to our 10th episode here. And here we are starting our Dead is Dead game. Now, as always, this game is hardcore. It's Dead is Dead. We have no saves to load from. They're all stored up on Steam, and Steam's not going to give it to us. So if we die in the game is over. If our system crashes, the game is over. And I just can't believe that we've made it as far as we have. So right now we're in our Pleco here. And I want to take a quick peek at the freight that we have, mainly looking at the number of energy cells. We have 120, which means we can use our jump drive to cross up to 6 sectors right now, either one at a time or all at once. We still have some mosquito missiles. We have a couple impulse ray emitters to shoot down any incoming missiles that are shot at us. We have a particle accelerator cannon. That's our main weapon on our front turret. And we have our 200 megajoule shield. So when last we left the game, we had just gotten up to 500,000 credits, which is awesome. And we had our Boron Dolphin, who was cruising through space. And let's just see where our Boron Dolphin is right now. Looks like our Dolphin is just about to enter this east gate here, headed into Menelaus's Oasis on a trade mission. So our goal for this session is to make as much money as possible, and my personal goal is to see if we can't get our way to a M3 Barracuda fighter. Now that's a pretty nice fighter, at least for us. In the grand scheme of things, it's not all that great. But my thought here is that we'll go ahead and try to take on as many trade and missions as possible. And let's see. Yeah, we can probably do this. 44 meat steak. Oh wait, no, meat steak kahunas. I don't know where to buy meat steak kahunas. I don't think there's a meat steak place that we found. So sorry, no time for that. I also do want to check out the thinking missions right now, just to see if we can find some missions that we could possibly do. Not going to do that. In particular, I'm interested in abandoned ship missions. Those seem to be the types of missions that we could possibly do in our current ship fairly easily and make a little bit of money that way. So we're going to expand our list of missions that we are considering to include abandoned ship missions. Now, not stolen ships. I don't want to try to go after stolen ships. That's very difficult. I'm also looking at the rewards. We want to be able to get missions that are going to give us a sizable reward. So, not interested. One other thing I do want to do, though, is to look for more advanced satellites. We don't have any in stock. There's none in stock in this particular Atreus' headquarters. I don't think they're kept at here where we are, this Royal Boron Trading Station. No, I don't see any advanced. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the next sector. We haven't been here in quite a while. Faded Dreams. So this sector is it's a boron sector, but it's right next to the split, and it may have some battles, some fighting going on, that sort of a thing. And so there may be some excitement there. But there was also a military post, and I don't recall whether military posts carry advanced satellites, but if they do, I would like to be able to get one. So I'm going to check the sector real quick, see if there's any drops around here. Doesn't look like it. Sector looks fairly safe. As we're getting closer, I'd also like to check out what's happening in Queen's Retribution. This is where there was a split invasion. Oh, interesting. Only stored. So it looks like we may have lost our advanced satellite in Queen's Retribution. That's a shame. Let's see. We still have one in Menelaus's Oasis, so we can see there. And we have one in Queen's Harbor, so we can see here. Now, we used to have one in Queen's Retribution and in Sanctity of Corruption, but we no longer have one in Queen's Retribution, so it looks like the pirates might have taken it out. Or not the pirates, but the split invasion force. And now we still have one in Sanctity of Corruption, but that's a shame. We've lost our first advanced satellite. So I don't like that. It's not good. Advanced satellites aren't too expensive for us at this point, but they still are an investment, and we'd like to keep them as solid as we can. Now, it may be that we put the we may have put it too close to the center of the sector. Let's see if this military outpost has any advanced satellites. Advanced satellites, yes, I do see some in stock here. Awesome. So we'll also just check out this sector, Duke's dangerous material. Got a couple Duke's dangerous materials transporters, which is interesting because they get shot at by the Boron military. So it's possible that they may get blown up or shot at, and by if there's any Boron military in this sector. And I do see there's a few Boron Makos, military Crockett, and all that sort of stuff. And if it gets shot at, it's possible it could be destroyed. And if it's destroyed, it's possible that we could end up with some drops from it, which would be great. So here we go. We're cruising along fairly quickly, keeping our eyes open. Ooh, what's this over here? We have a split recon Jaguar.
Military outpost.
Gonna hail this military outpost. Wow, lots of things going on here. Let's see what jobs they have available. Okay, this is one we could do. We could definitely do this.
Do you wish to take the job?
15 minutes. Let's see, is anybody around here? I think that's just the split recon Jaguar, probably.
Banshee missile.
Banshee missile. Uh-oh. Okay, so Banshee missile's been fired. Doesn't look like it's headed towards us. I hope it's not headed towards us. I can't tell. I don't know if there's a way in this game to tell whether missiles are headed towards you or not. Now we're getting further away from it, so that's a good thing. But it's probably headed towards one of these other guys, these Duke guys. But I do have to say my heart rate is up a little bit. Okay, it just blew up. So let's see. No sign of any drops here. Alright. So let's check out these other jobs out here while we're looking. So here's something else. Another, we can get both of these jobs. Both of them are in Queens Harbor. And they're both, I think we can do these fairly easily.
What do you require? I'm happy for your compass.
So this is 15 minutes. Not a ton of time. So I'm going to try to get a little bit... Now I'm just going to try to do both of them. Let's just see if we can't grab them right now and make them happen. So power plant L Gamma.
You are talking to the automated
I think we may have already missed that other one. Let's see. Now here it is. And this is Atreus headquarters. This is 30 minutes. So I just took both of them. I'm now going to hit Shift J and we're going to jump to Queens Harbor. Now L Gamma's the one that we wanted to jump to. And I think we can just go to the... Here we are. So we're charging our device.
You are talking to the
Check this out. See what else is going on here. Return my stolen ship. We are not doing stolen ship missions.
You are talking
and
to the automated
one more down here. Also stolen ship. Lots of theft going on here. We're not going to do theft though. Alright, now we need to very quickly get to the L Gamma, if I recall, was the silver. It was L Beta? Oh, here it is, L Gamma.
Solar power plant.
So here we are. It's right down here. This looks quite doable. So we need to pick items up from this solar power plant, and then we need to also go over to the Atreus headquarters and see if we can't do both of these within the time periods that have been allotted. So let's see what else is out here. It's a split recon Jaguar. He's not bothering us. Looks like there's a Dolphin Hauler here. Let's just talk to this guy. Dolphin Hauler for 231. It's probably not a terrible deal, but I don't think so. Alright, how close are we? We're getting close. And I'm going to attempt to dock at 7 kilometers.
Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
No, it didn't auto dock. Let's try it 6.5.
Autopilot off.
Okay, let's try it at 6 then.
Docking granted. Autopilot
Still no love.
off.
Need to do better at this.
Connection
Okay,
to
we got
local
this.
trading
I'm also
network
going to
established.
grab a few energy cells while we're here,
Energy cells are the unified
Let's just
energy
grab this
storage
number,
energy cells.
because they are useful to us. Gonna get out of here.
Security would like to remind all visitors
And then we
keep
want to
their
get to
belongings with them at all times.
the headquarters. That's west. Here's Atreus headquarters. We're up to full speed now. I see there's a message that's come in. Check our messages here. Dolphin has finished its so let's give it some orders. We're going to order it to trade. And we'll do a manual buy of Bofu gas from station that it's at. I think it's this station right here. And we're going to try to buy 1,000. Let's do actually as many as we can. Let's just put 5,000 in here. I know it can't actually trade that many, but
Command accepted.
give it a shot.
Royal Boron. Atreus headquarters.
You are talking
Talk to these guys, see what else we got here. Alright,
You are talking to the automated interaction system.
so check our time on our missions. We have 11 minutes and 26 minutes. These combined should net us about 83,000 credits, which is not too shabby. There's other things going on here. We can probably talk to the Royal Boron Trading Station in a moment and see what is available there.
This is what we need.
Oh, this is the meat steak kahunas. We're not going to do that. Okay.
Atreus headquarters.
So we're approaching Atreus headquarters. I'm going to compress time, and as we get within, say, 9 kilometers, here we are.
Connection to local trading network established.
So what is this? Dolphin has finished its job. That's good. Did we pick up the items we were looking for? I don't see them.
This satellite is the
I'm concerned that maybe I screwed up here. I wonder if I bought too many energy cells. Well, we can buy some, or we can try and sell some here maybe. Doesn't look like there are energy cells. It doesn't look like we can sell them. Bummer. Alright, let's check this mission real quick. So we are supposed to pick up 52 entertainment chips. And looks like we may not be able to do that right here. So let's get out of here. We can actually probably come back and still get this this mission done. I'm going to fire up our jump drive here and head back to Faded Dreams. Now this is, I didn't know there was a Westgate on Faded Dreams. Oh yeah, I did. Hold on one second. Let's just take a look in that sector and see what the best gate to jump to is. So this is the military outpost. So we want to jump to the West Gate. Alright. So here we are. Hopefully we can make it in time. I'm being kind of putsy right now.
jump device charging at 10%. 20.
So here's a Dolphin Hauler. Let's take a look at
40,
this Dolphin Hauler and see what it's got.
60.
Its hull is damaged.
70.
No lasers, no
80.
shields.
90. Jumping.
Okay. So we need to make it to the military outpost as quickly as we can.
Faded Dreams. Military outpost.
Let's see, what do we have around here? Got a couple Jaguar Hauler. Oh, look, check this out. Here's another Dolphin Hauler. Is that the same one? Looks like a different one. Alright, how much time do we have to complete this mission? 7 minutes, 37 seconds. I think that should be plenty. We're going to get as close as we can in here, and then we'll use our docking computer, which is awesome. Love the docking computer now. I know how to actually use it.
Docking granted. Autopilot off.
Get a little bit closer here. Try 7
Docking
kilometers.
granted.
Still not good enough.
Autopilot activate. Autopilot off.
So let's try it within 6 kilometers. I got to learn these the distances that the auto docking will work. But we're close enough that it shouldn't be too much.
Connection.
So we've completed that mission. That's good.
Incoming message.
I would like to buy
You have
these
gained this
advanced
satellite is the
satellites.
next generation of advanced
So I'm buying all 4 of them. It's going to cost a fair amount.
Capture technology, a new feature that was developed to keep an eye on stations and ships.
Oh, there's 10 of them in stock. Wow. Do we want 10? I don't think we want 10. I think we want maybe 4. That's probably good enough for now.
Advanced satellite.
And let's get out of here.
Gate. Queen's Harbor.
And we'll start heading towards Queen's Harbor. I'm actually going to jump there. We have plenty of things. Oh wow, look at all this stuff. I'm going to jump to the
Jump
east gate
device charging
because
at
I'm worried about
10%.
that significant
20.
force. Look at all these. This is the
40. 50%.
Heavy Dragon. Look at this is the same invasion force that went after the
80.
Boron shipyard
90.
in
Jumping.
in Queen's retribution. So we want to stay clear of that. Hopefully that thing's not coming for us.
Queen's Harbor.
If it is coming for us, we've got a lot of jumping that we're going to end up doing.
Headquarters.
So there they are. Looks like this group is headed towards, that's interesting, it looks like they're all headed towards the north gate. So I'm not exactly sure how all this is working out here. A boron troop transport. Looks like there's some serious military stuff going on here. Okay, going to our mission. Oh, we must have lost that mission. I'm not sure how that happened.
M Alpha.
Let's check it out here. Shipment received, okay. Goods received. Oh, we must have completed both missions. Yay! So, and I didn't even notice. God, I'm bad at this. So, we can see that we have about 400,000 credits. If we wanted to, we could sneak back into Queen's Retribution and lay our advanced satellite again. But I'm not feeling like that's terribly such a good idea, seeing as all these ships appear to be headed back to Queen's Retribution. So instead, we're just going to look around for some more missions to do. And there's a number of different possibilities here. Oh, we also have our boron, or excuse me, our dolphin. So let's look at our dolphin, shall we? So we've got, let's take a look at the freight here. So it's got 406 bow gas, and we want to send it to a place that needs bow gas. Checking our current sector, I believe we'll see that these guys need bow gas. So here we are, we have a plan, and that dolphin is going to go trade, it's going to go use, we're going to order it to trade a manual sell of its bow gas right here. And we want to do all of it.
Command accepted.
All right. So we're starting to get closer here. Let's see what these are. Transport. We can't do any transport stuff because we don't have cargo life support. And as we look around here for other possible missions, solar plant M Delta. So there's all these split that are headed towards
Sector Patrol confirms you have
Queen's
no
Retribution.
illegal goods on board.
Yeah, we have a sector patrol. Yay!
You are talking?
These are look at these guys. So let's see.
Start
Stot
You are
Mixery.
talking?
I shall send the
Ship for
information
sale. A
to you.
Manta for 27,000. I'll take it.
Computer control.
You are
That was
talking
easy.
to the auto-
That was very nice.
I am transmitting the information.
And this we are not going to. So that Manta, I'm very interested in what that could do for us.
You are talking to the
Nothing
automated
here we want to do.
interaction.
Let's check this. There's a bunch of other things here. It's just still that same
This is what we need.
meat steaks. Yeah, they need meat steaks. We're not going to be getting meat steaks.
You are talking to the automated.
Nothing over there. And let's check over here if there's something we can do for him.
You are talking.
Nope. Okay, so we need to figure out what to do with that Manta. Now, a Manta, I'm trying to remember what that is. I think it's like a hauler, like a transport ship. But to get it for 27,000 is really, really cheap, I've got to believe. So let's take a look as we're headed back towards where we were. So this guy right here.
To be used for royal service only.
Ah, yes. This is a. Oh, now I remember. This is the military, not military, but the personnel transport. So we can use this ship to complete taxi missions and to transport people around. It's actually pretty nice. So that's very cool. We need to repair it, and we need to outfit it, all the usual things. Now we just did that with our boron dolphin. And we probably have enough money to do that now with this Manta. So let's go ahead and head over to where the Manta is at. And I'm just keeping my eye open for these split. I'd like to make sure they're not causing too much trouble. And here they are. It looks like they may be... Are they coming back in or are they leaving? Maybe they're leaving. So these guys are still leaving the sector. That's good. We want them gone. We want them as far away from us as
You are
possible.
talking.
And here we are. I'm trying to watch and see if they're leaving or not.
Split escort Viper.
So they're still fairly
Start
close.
Mixery, M Alpha.
Want to make sure we don't get targeted by missiles or anything. It is possible for us to get blotted out of the sky by a missile, And so I'm very worried about that. Well, maybe not very worried about it. There's not that many missiles that can do that to us. There's probably about half a dozen or so. And the number of ships that can carry them is, not huge either. So we don't have to worry so much about the little scouts and fighters so much. But the larger fighters and larger ships definitely could still do us quite a bit of harm. So as we're approaching this has very few stot spices. There's very little we can do with this stot mixery right now. Checking again. It looks like these guys are actually coming towards us now. I don't like that. Why would they come towards us? Don't come towards us. There they are. They're just kind of patrolling back and forth, it looks like. I hope they're not going to try to blow up that stot mixery, because that would make me sad. Because that's where our Manta is. And I'm sure our Manta is too slow to outrun them. Let's take a look at its current speed.
Royal service only, transporting
Yeah, its current max speed is only 25 meters per second. So that's pretty pathetic.
Dolphin.
What do you I am transmitting
So this
the
is a
information
Dolphin
you
Hauler. Looks like they're
require.
still trying to offload that for 231 credits. We're not going to accept that. I'm not going to buy this. So let's get out of here and head towards Faded Dreams. I'm just going to check the speed of these guys, these fastest guys here.
Split.
He's
Military,
135
heavy
meters per
dragon.
second, so he's a little bit faster than we are. So it's possible if this guy's coming for us that he could catch up. But I think we've got a pretty good head start on him. And if need be, we do have the good old jump drive here. And we have 478 energy cells with which to jump. So we've got quite a bit of jump capability. So I'm going to speed things up, and we'll just keep an eye down here on how far away this split heavy dragon is. And you can see it's slowly gaining on us. So that makes me a bit nervous. So it does look like these guys are either patrolling back and forth, or perhaps they're actually coming after us. We'll see. Yeah, this group right here is definitely going right where we're going. So either they're just headed through this gate per happenstance, or they are actually coming for us. I would really love right now to have a mission where we could essentially do something for the split and no longer be at war with them. That would make me feel a lot more comfortable. We did that with the Paranid. Paranid used to be our enemies, now they're our friends. The split still don't like us though.
Entering system. Faded
So off we go. So
dreams.
here's a split food transporter, and we'll give that food transporter a wide berth if we can. I hear things that may be firing at us. That's okay. Banshee missile, ooh, interesting.
Banshee missile.
And a wildfire missile. Banshee missiles I think are worth a fair amount. So we could potentially go and collect it. It doesn't look like it's an active missile. Looks like it is an inactive missile. Now, one concern is that we may see that the split that we're following us could follow us right through this gate, at which point we would be in potentially a fair amount of trouble. But usually the AIs take a while to go through gates and things like that, just because they're slow. Yeah, this thing's worth 13,000. I think it's worth getting close enough to pick it up. As risks go, this is a fairly minor one, wouldn't you say?
Cargo bay
All right.
contains
Now there's also a
Banshee
wildfire missile out there. I'm not terribly interested in the wildfire. That's not worth too much. But if it's
The
close,
wildfire missile
it's
is
worth
a
3,000. If
prototype
it's close,
missile.
it might be you know,
Wildfire
just a quick thing we
missile.
could pick up. Oh, it is very close. So let's just swing down here and pick it up. And then we will head to the center of the sector, and we will go ahead and lay our advanced satellite, giving us a little bit more visibility in this sector. Oh, we can see there's a battle going on over there. Whoops. I'm such a bad pilot.
Cargo bay now contains wildfire missile.
Okay, let's head towards the Boron military. And I can see that there are other ships that have suddenly come into this sector. So here's all these split, and they're pretty close to us. So that's a bit worrisome. So this over here is station debris. This sector's seen a lot of hard fighting. So I feel for you guys. So it looks like there's an active war going on here, active battle. And over here we have
Freight
Duke's Freight
Transporter,
that's getting beaten up.
Split Military, Scorpion, Vanguard.
Alright. I'm feeling a little bit paranoid here, guys. With this significant force that's pretty close. I can hear shots being fired. And I'm checking to see what else is going on here.
What do you require? I am transmitting the
They're offering a
information
Buster
you
Raider for
require.
$245. I think that's probably a good deal, but I'm worried about potentially losing these ships. In other words, making a purchase only to have them be blown up.
What do you require? I am transmitting the information
This guy's
you
offering us an
require.
Octopus Vanguard for $21,000. That's probably a good deal as well. Again, I'm concerned about all this military force in the sector. It doesn't look like they're actively pursuing me, but I still am not comfortable with what's going on here. So this Buster Raider, the question is it worth buying these and then trying to get them out of the sector and to some safe place? I think so. Let's take a chance. You only live once. Well, I keep saying that, and that's really true with this game. We really do only live once. But it's looking better and better. So let's grab this Buster.
What do you require? I am transmitting the information.
Okay, I'll take it.
Ship computer control transferred.
And at this point, we will get the Buster out of sector if we can. Buster Raider, orders, command console, navigation, dock at. We're going to take it to the Atreus headquarters.
Docking granted.
And now let's
Command
take a look if
accepted.
see what else is going on here. Okay, things are fairly quiet. That's good. Now this Octopus Vanguard,
What do you require? I am
it's not a great
transmitting
ship,
the
but that's a
information
really
you
cheap
require.
price. And I think
Ship
we could make
computer
money from it.
control transferred.
So we've just bought 2 ships. Wow, we're doing it, guys. And again, I'm going to send it to the same place. Dock at Queens Harbor.
Docking granted. Command
Looks like I can send it to the Royal Boron. I really want these to go to the Atreus headquarters. I think that's the safer place. Let me just check and see if I made that same mistake with the Buster Raider. Yeah, it's going to the Royal Boron trading station. That's okay. It's not a terrible mistake on my part because it's headed at least in the right direction. But we do want it to go to Atreus headquarters. I think that's probably the safest place in that sector. And one quick scan here. Oh, there's interesting. There's a couple astronauts over here. Now we could pick up those astronauts and essentially, I think, if I understand correctly, we could sell them as slaves. I'm not sure what else there is about astronauts, but let's go ahead and just target them. I've never actually picked up. Oh wait, we don't have a cargo life support, so maybe we can't actually pick them up. I really don't know how that works. So, oh well, we'll just skip it for now. If I had a cargo life support system, I'd pick them up and see what happens. But at this point, I don't think it's worthwhile. And humanitarian aid. Yes, they need lots of humanitarian aid. I was going to plant an advanced satellite in this sector, but as you can see, there was a fair amount of hostile forces, and I'm not feeling up to it. That's the truth.
Entering system. Queens Harbor.
So I'm doing my best to react to the situation as it changes. And looking at this sector, it looks like we're fairly safe. There is a split food transporter, but I don't think we need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and take that Manta and have that also head over so we get everybody to the Atreus headquarters. That seems to be the safest place that we could possibly
Docking
get them.
granted.
And
Command accepted.
all right, so we just made a whole bunch of purchases. We only have 103,000 credits now, but I think those are probably worthwhile purchases, and I think they'll make us money in the long run.
Slot mixery. M.
You are
Let's
talking
check what
Terran
kind of job we have.
shall send the information to you.
So this is interesting. This is 34 medical equipment that we need to pick up from the military outpost we were just at. It's easy. It's 16 minutes. It's 43 or 44,000 credits. I think we should do it. We may have to go. Yeah, I'm going to say okay. We'll do it. So that while our ships are coming to the Atreus headquarters, we're going to pop back to the sector that we just left and see if we can't pick up those
Faded dreams.
those medical supplies, I think they were, and from the military outpost, and then get them back. So we have to take some chances out here. This is our Buster Raider. Now, a Buster Raider, it's an M4.
The pride of the Argon fleet and was instrumental in the
So it's got fairly low shields. It's fairly slow. I think this might be a bomber. Yeah, it's got a ton of different missiles it can use. It's an M4, which means we can't fit it inside our current military transport. But the Octopus Vanguard we can fit inside. So, what do we have here? Recon Jaguar.
Vanguard.
I don't think we have much to fear from the Jaguar Vanguard. I'm not going to attack it. I'm not looking to initiate hostilities with the split. I'd like to make friends with them, in fact. So we're going to avoid destroying their ships if we can. And hopefully we're not going to come smack dab into the middle of a huge split force.
Entering system. Faded dreams.
Looks okay to me so far. And that's good. We're at full speed, and we're looking around here. There's a couple astronauts out here. Poor guys. I feel for you guys. But I don't have a cargo life support system, so I can't help you. Now we're headed towards the military outpost in order to get the supplies that the Stott mixery needs. And we don't have a huge amount of time, but it's also not too bad. Let's see if there's anything else in sector. We've got a lot more visibility on a lot more boron military, so I like seeing all that boron military. And we're nearing communications range with the military outpost. We have 13 minutes. I think with the jump drive we can make this without too much trouble. As soon as we get close enough, I am going to wow, look at all these different missions. So that was the one that we're on right now. Let's check this out. So this is a Dolphin Super Freighter for 109,000. That is probably worth it, but I don't think we have 109,000. I'll tell my maybe back, but I don't think we'll be able to do that. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so this is a very hard mission. Wow, but it's worth 500,000 credits, 125 cartography chips to military outposts. We only have 10 minutes to do it, and we'd have to go to the Photon Pulse Cannon Forge. I'd love to take that, and that could get us a long way to where we want to be. So let's just check out where the Photon Pulse Cannon Forge is. And that photon, it's over here, so we probably want to come in on the east side. I think we could do it. Now I'm a little bit nervous here. I can see a split Recon Jaguar Vanguard. It's pretty close to our weak ships here that are trying to make it to the Atreus headquarters. Hopefully they make it without too much trouble. But that would be a fantastic coup if we get 500,000 from that.
You are talking to the automated
but we need to take it.
Make your request.
We need to get in there first because we have so little time. So we got to get as close as we can to this to the destination before we take this mission. And I'm not sure we could do it in time, especially with our need to stop by the Stott mixery. Let's see, how much time do we have before we have to get to the Stott mixery? 11 minutes. So is there a way that we could, in 11 minutes, get to the Stott mixery and in less time actually get to this Photon Pulse Cannon Forge? So we'd have to come here, pick up the things, cross the system, and then pop back. We might miss out on both if we do that. It's possible we miss out on both missions. Not much time. But you know what? Let's take a chance. Let's take a chance, shall we? As chances go, I think this is a good chance. So I'm going to... Oops, we want to continue speeding towards these guys, and we want to dock once we get within about 6 kilometers.
Successful.
All right, so we picked this up. I'm going to, let's see, any trades we want to do here? No, we'll just undock and get away from this station. Start heading back where we want to head. And then let's communicate with the station again and see if we can't... Actually, we can go ahead and start the jump sequence, I think. And we'll jump to the east.
Jump device charging.
Okay, it's charging now.
20, 30.
You are talking to the automated interaction system.
Oh, looks like we may have lost this.
I shall send the information to you.
Fine by me. We just took that mission. Okay, So let's see if we jump. Here we are. Now we got to hurry, hurry, hurry. We only have 10 minutes to get this really good deal here.
Photon pulse cannon forge.
In fact, it might be worthwhile just to forget about our other mission, which is only worth 40,000 credits, and just go for this mission right here. But it's possible, maybe we could do both. So there's not a lot of time, but we can give it a shot. So let's see how we do. Okay, I'm really watching the distance here, and we need to watch the time, because these are very, very short time periods. I'm thinking we probably just give up on this transport mission here with 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and instead just do this cartography run worth 500,000 credits. It's just worth so much money. I think that's the right call to make here. So when we're jumping back to Faded Dominion, we want to get as close as we can to this outpost, so we'd want to jump to the west gate. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to give up on the other mission, and sorry, we'll lose a little bit of credibility by doing so, a little bit of reputation, which is it's a shame, but I think it's worthwhile. Let's check our freight. So we don't have much room, actually. I'm a little worried about the room here. Let's see if these guys need anything.
Production complex manufactures.
I was going to say we could sell them some energy cells if need be, but I don't see that as a possibility. Let's take a look at how much space are we going to need for this right here. This 125 cartography chips. I don't think we can pick up that many. I'm not sure how big the cartography ships may be small. If they are small, in other words, taking one cargo unit. Let's see, how would I know that? You know what, we don't have time.
Connection to local trading network established.
Okay, let's see if we picked them up. Looks like we did pick them up. Got to get out of here. And at this point, I'm accelerating to max speed here, trying not to run into the station. Those who've been watching this know that I have a tendency to do that because I'm just not good at this. Now, this is 37 kilometers away. We have 6 minutes, and I think we just got to jump here. Let's jump, and we'll give up on this other mission,
Jump device charging.
and maybe we can make it.
10%.
This is 500,000 credits if we can do this, guys.
30,
I'm not sure we can,
40,
and we're risking
50%,
losing both missions here,
60,
but
70,
I think it's a reasonable
80,
risk to take.
90. Jumping.
I'm also not sure what we do with these medical supplies if we don't deliver them on time.
Entering
I'm a little bit concerned about that. I hope we don't have the police come after us for theft. That would not be a good thing. So right now we need to, I'll activate guidance here. We have 5 minutes to make it to the military outpost, which is 26 kilometers away. Coast looks to be clear here, and let's just get as close as we can. Okay, what was that? Split Recon Jaguar just came through. Looks like it's following us somewhat. I don't like that. Let's move away from it. Alright, so it's not actively pursuing us, otherwise it would be on us. It's so much faster than we are.
Military outpost.
Okay, so we're going to head back and focus on the military outpost. Our time here is, we still have 5 minutes. And let's see, it's possible we could drop off these things and then jump in and get to the Stott Mixery. Let's just plan out what that would look like. So the Stott Mixery is here. We could jump to the north and try to get there very quickly. I'm not sure if it's closer to the west or the north. Probably the north. We could try that. I think that's probably not going to happen, but why not? We'll give it a try. So here we are. We are 17 kilometers away. We have 4 minutes 30 seconds. We're about to make a bunch of money, I hope. I hope. Getting closer and closer and closer to a very nice payday. And let's see how close we are. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I think we're going to make it. And here we are.
Successfully docked.
Hopefully we have a mission completed here in a minute. We do. Okay, let's get out of here. And going to jump to the north gate here.
Jump device charging at 10%.
Here we go.
20, 30, 40.
So we don't have much time to complete this mission, but we just made a whole bunch of money. You can see our credits down there, 832,000 credits. We only have 2 minutes and 17 seconds to try to complete the second mission. I don't think we could do that, but we're trying. We're risking it, and we already got a really nice payoff.
Queens Harbor.
And we are 22 kilometers away. We're headed full blast at this dot mixery, and I don't think that's enough. I don't think we have enough time to make it. We only have 2 minutes now, but let's just see how we do here. Now we're watching the time tick down, and we're watching ourselves get closer and closer.
I'm not in the mood for a pleasure cruise.
Okay, we know it's a boron, so that's not too bad. So we have only made about 7 kilometers in the time it took to go 1 minute. So we'll make about another 7 kilometers. Wow, it's going to be super close. I don't think we're going to make it, but it's going to be super, super close. So let's just watch the time on this. And as we get close to a few seconds, wow, super, super close. 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to
Successful.
oh!
Queen
I was
Edward's
hitting
got
the
a stream of boron
the
between
auto dock,
for
and
work.
apparently it wouldn't auto dock when I had the message up there. So unfortunately we failed. So we succeeded with one of these, and it looks like we may have failed with the other. So that's a shame. So hopefully we're not going to be attacked for having this. Oh, we still have this medical equipment. Dang. I wish I could sell it here. Well, we screwed up. Bummer. So close. Let's see if we go to trade here. There's nothing we can trade here. So we failed the mission. That's too bad. I'm not sure what to do with medical equipment now, but maybe we can do something with it. Maybe we just put it out into space. I'm not sure. Hopefully we don't have the cops after us, because we really weren't trying to steal it. Okay. I'm going to head over to the Atreus headquarters, where our ships are all meeting. Our Manta's almost there. And I believe we have a bunch of different... we have 2 different ships in Atreus headquarters right now. Our Dolphin is at the Bofu. I thought we issued a trade order. Oh, it looks like it must have sold its goods. So let's. It's probably waiting for another another order. So let's go ahead and check around here and see if we have anybody with lots and lots of solar energy. Here we are.
Solar power.
Yeah, let's go ahead and send our Dolphin out to do some solar energy buys as we're getting closer here. Order, command console. We're going to do a manual buy from this guy right here of energy cells, and we'll just put 5,000 in here. As big a number as we can get. And I'm bummed that we didn't actually get that second mission. It was so close. Let's see what this mission is before we dock. Just could be something interesting. It'd be nice to get a little bit more money under our belt. Really close to being able to talk to that station.
You are talking.
And do we have something to offer? A used Dolphin Hauler for 53,000. We can turn this around and sell it for more than that. So we're going to be a ship trader. I'll take it.
Computer control.
Wow, we have a ton of ships now.
What do you wish to take the job?
Covert operation, not going to happen. So let's go to our Dolphin Hauler over at Drone Factory Alpha, and we're going to order it to navigate to the Atreus headquarters.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
All right, one more little peek here. Looks like there's some other
You are talking to the
potential jobs here.
What we need.
Space weed. Wow, that's a huge payoff, but there's no way we could do that.
Please.
Not worth my time. And then the Bofu Chemical Lab here is a little bit far away,
Beta.
but we can get there in just a minute. Here is 30 kilometers. We can talk to him once within 25 kilometers. Okay.
You are talking to...
Please review. What we
Radioactive
need.
waste.
This mission should offer you no
This would
great
be a
challenge.
fairly
Would
easy
you
one.
like to have this jump?
Take us to the Bourne Equipment Dock in Queen's Retribution. It wouldn't be a terrible place to go. We could pick up some things for the ships that we want to keep. It's 43,000 credits. 20 minutes. Sure, why not? I kind of like to go to that sector and drop off a an advanced satellite. So I'm going to say sounds good to me. And now let's go ahead and just jump. Going to Queen's Retribution. And the Bourne Equipment Dock is right here, so we'll jump to the north side of it.
10%.
You
Check
are
out what's
talking
going on
to
at the
the
stop
automated
mixery. Not a whole lot.
interaction system.
Wow, look at all the ships we have now. A Buster Raider, couple Dolphins, one hauler and one regular. A Manta. It's very nice. So let's see, hopefully we don't jump into the middle of a bunch of chaos.
Retribution.
So here we are, this is the Bourne Equipment Dock. It's about 30 kilometers away. We're at full speed and we are headed out towards it.
You are talking...
Talk to
We
them.
will display the prices
So
for
these
you.
guys are offering us sector maps. We've gotten, I think, all these except maybe company strength. I'll take
I
company
shall
strength.
send the information to you now.
Now, cruising forward to the Bourne Equipment Dock. Let's see, they've got ion, they've got all sorts of crazy stuff here.
Upgrading space vehicles.
At some point, we're going to need to slow down and figure out our next steps with this growing fleet that we have. It's pretty cool to have a fleet in place. Let's see what this is over at the... Oh, let's see, we've got a
I am transmitting the information
Dolphin
you
Super Freighter for
require.
1.4 million. Not going to happen. I'm not going to buy that.
You are
And they have
talking to
another
the
mission
automated
here,
interaction.
which is a thinking mission. Oh, this is Split. What's the job? Covert operation. I'd love to do a covert operation, but we just don't have the ship for it. Nice talking to you, but no thanks. I'd love to do Split operation.
Ion mine fab.
Something going on over there. Let's talk to the Bourne Equipment Dock, see what else there is. This is just the person we're going to meet with, so we don't really need to talk to them. Alright, let's get close here. And we were so close to that other mission, I'm still tasting it. If I was just a little bit less putsy. Okay, we've got 72 radioactive waste. And I think we got plenty of time, 16 minutes, yeah. So let's just take a peek here at other things that they're selling. We could pick up an ion disruptor for our, except they don't have any in stock.
This weapon is
So that's not going to
unlike
happen.
any known weapon.
We could sell the wildfire missile that we picked up. I think we'll do that.
Wildfire missile.
We had a Banshee missile, and we'll sell that for 13,000. Okay,
Banshee missile.
very nice.
Sold.
We could potentially pick up. Let's see, there's no ship that requires
The
a 1 gigajoule shield. I don't think. I believe we've got all the upgrades that we want for our. We could do a freight scanner. No, we don't need a mineral scanner. No, I don't think so. We've got everything but the freight and mineral scanner. We could add to a cargo bay extension. That would cost quite a
Your
bit. No, we're not going to do that. It costs too much. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll head back to wherever it is we're supposed to head to. I've already actually forgotten. So let's check the mission real quick. This is Bofu Chemical Lab L Beta. And that is going to be at the east side, I'm pretty sure. This is it right here. Yep. So we're going to jump to the east gate. Jump. Queens Harbor and east gate. I'm getting the hang of it finally, this whole jumping thing.
10%.
Now while we're jumping, I want to experiment with something. I'm now in the...
40. 50%.
I just wanted to jump in a turret and fire a few times,
80.
because I'd never actually fired a gun while a jump drive was charging, and I want to make sure that it doesn't cause the jump drive to stop charging or something, because that could be pretty painful for us.
Queens Harbor.
So here we are,
Royal
something going on
Boron
here at the
Trading
Boron Trading Station. While we're getting closer, I'm going to give them a call and see what that is.
What do you... We have this. Is what
And
we require.
36
This
microchips.
mission
Wow, look at
will be
this.
far from difficult.
If only
Do
we
you
could
feel
find a
I have
place where there's
something of
microchips.
interest?
Where are there microchips? It's a 500,000. I'm going to say not interested at the moment. And I'm going to check. We don't have a chip plant, I don't think. Was there a chip plant over in Menelaus' Oasis? No. I thought I saw a chip plant somewhere. And you guys are probably laughing at me because I don't remember. But let's I don't think. Maybe in Sanctity of Corruption? Chip plant? Anybody? No. Queen's Retribution? Chip plant? No. Maybe I haven't found a chip plant. I thought I had, but maybe not. Okay, so we're almost here. We're going to complete our mission. Just give them a call real quick and see if there's another job. Covert operation. Not going to do that.
Solar power plant.
These are too far away to talk to.
Chemical lab. L Beta.
And we are going to be there in a minute. Get within 5 kilometers.
Docking granted.
We'll try within 4.5 kilometers. There we are.
To local trading network
Okay, mission completed. We are completing missions quite nicely.
You have
And let's
gained recognition.
Awesome. Let's check out our recognition now. Boron Queen's Protectorate. That's a new level for us. So we're becoming we're having greater esteem within the Boron race. That's awesome. We're still an enemy of Rongkar for the split, which is unfortunate. And not a lot has changed around here. We do have 781,000 credits. I think we need to repair some of our ships and then see if we can't sell some of them for some nice profit and perhaps be able to end up with enough money to get a Barracuda or get close to it. That's what I'd really like to do. So missions accepted, 19. Missions completed, 12. We failed on 7 missions. We've bought a bunch of ships here. This is kind of cool to look at all this stuff. Total jump drive energy used, 240. Jump gates passed. Time saved using the SATA, 11 hours. So this is good. This is good. I think I'll take, I'll head over to Atreus's headquarters, and then we'll call this the end of this episode.
Atreus headquarters.
We've done really, really well with some purchases, and we've ended up with a bunch more ships and a bunch more money. So, and I think those ships are going to get us even more money. I'm hopeful anyway. So let's see if there's anyone we can talk to while we're getting close. So this is the stop mixery. We'll ask them if they want anything that we can do for them.
You are talking to the...
You have perfect timing. Is this?
All right, covert operation. Nope, not doing covert operations.
Solar power
And we'll just
L Beta.
see if we can't get a little bit of information from the solar power plant L Beta.
You are talking to...
What do you wish to
Anti-smuggling. No, we're not going to do any of that. We don't really have. We don't have a freight scanner. We could have just bought one, but this isn't really a good ship for that. We need a fast ship to cover lots of ground.
Docking granted.
All right. So we're about to dock with Atreus headquarters. Oh, come on. This is silly. I wish the auto dock was smarter. So we'll get within 7 kilometers, and here we are.
Queen Atreus and
Now,
the Kingdom of
we can see
Boron
there's lots of
enjoy
landed ships,
peaceful
and
weather.
lots of them are
It is
ours.
good to see friends
That's
aboard.
very, very cool.
Connection to local trading network established.
We'll check this real quick and see if there's anything that they don't have any. They have nothing in stock. Like they literally have 0 in stock of anything. It looks like. Yeah, they have nothing. They have just. And we have everything that we have the equipment that they could upgrade. So they literally have nothing for us. We could check out bartering. We haven't done any bartering in a while. But I'm not a big fan of bartering. We could get some silicon wafers, get some ore. I'm not interested in that at the moment. The ore might be interesting if we wanted to take it to like a drone factory. I think it might use it, something like that. Okay, so at this point, we need to check the ships that we've got. And let's just go through them real quick and see if they have anything interesting. In fact, rather than doing it from this screen, what I'll do is I will just look at landed ships and we can just pop into them. So first, let's go to the Buster Raider. Advanced chain ship. So now we're in a Buster Raider. And there's no freight here, which means it doesn't have any weapons or shields.
Was once the pride of the Argon fleet,
And it's an M4, which I believe is a bomber. I'll have to check on that. But this should be worth, I think, a fair amount. What we'll do is we'll undock and we'll repair it. And we'll just repair each of these ships one by one. I don't think I'm going to do that this session, but I'm just checking them out now. The Octopus Vanguard, let's check this one out right now. And we will change ship. And this guy right here has 0 freight, which means that it doesn't have anything installed either. So no shields, no weapons, and we started off in a little octopus. This brings us back to the octopus that we started out on. Now this is actually a better octopus because it's the Vanguard, which means I think it goes faster. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's something else that it has, but
If
looks
you
like it has
bring
less
any creatures on
less
board,
freight, even less
please
freight. It
make
only
sure
has
they are chained.
4 units that it
Any
starts
loose
with and goes up to
animals will be
14. The
vaporized
original we
on
started with had
sight.
5 units, goes up to 15. So very, very small, tiny little scout ship. And then we've been on our Pleco for a while. Let's check out this Manta. This Manta is a troop transport, personnel transport. So again, it doesn't look like it has any freight, which means it doesn't have any equipment on it. But I think it's a fairly valuable ship. We might actually want to keep this one. This would allow us, this could be another transport ship. It's got 1,000 cargo hold. But the real thing this allows us is to transport people. It transports people, it transports Marines. If we want to do boarding operations at some point, it comes with a cargo life support system. So we could add this to our fleet. Let's see how fast this is. So it's only upgradable to 109 meters per second, which means it's relatively slow. So it's slower than our Pleco, and it's much slower than any of these other ships, or I should say than the Octopus or the other ships that are in, for example, the split military. So maybe we shouldn't keep this. I mean, I'd kind of like to, but there's a better ship. I think it's called an Angel, which is the kind of like the Manta in that it's a personnel transport, but it's better, I think, in pretty much all ways and probably more valuable. So I'm going to, you know what, I'll just go ahead and repair these ships now. I'll just fast forward through this, guys. So this has been a lot of fun in that we've made a lot of money, and we're pretty close. Hopefully episode 11 will see us buying our first M3 heavy fighter, and then we can take on some military missions. We're getting close there. We're getting close with all these ships. There's got to be some opportunity there. So I'm going to pop out in these ships in each one and repair them, and see what we can possibly get for them. We'll just take them over to the Royal Boron shipyard and sell them there once they're fully repaired. So next episode will probably be we'll probably do that.
That lottery tickets are available from all
Okay,
retail
so let's start with the
outlets in this
Buster Raider.
station.
Of Boron bid you a peaceful welcome. It is good to see
Looks like our
friends
Dolphin
aboard.
Hauler has arrived.
Connection to local trading network established.
Let's pop over to our Dolphin Hauler and see what kind of state it's in. No freight.
The Boron Dolphin is a cost-effective.
So this is pretty much the same ship as we have with the other
Unique
Dolphin.
Boron technology has been developed and combined with argon know-how to produce.
So let's go ahead and pop out of here and repair this one. This one may take a while. Okay, we've repaired our Raider, Buster Raider, the Octopus Vanguard, the Dolphin Hauler, and now we have one left, which is the Manta. This one's also going to take a while because we have to repair about 9,000 hull points. So we'll pop over there and
Please
take care of that.
remember to read the bulletin board.
Okay, well, we've done it. We've repaired all 4 of these acquired ships: the Buster Raider, Octopus Vanguard, Dolphin Hauler, and Manta. And at this point, I think we'll call it quits. Next episode, I imagine we will be taking our little armada over to Queen's Retribution, to the Boron Equipment Dock, to the Royal Boron Shipyard, and seeing if we can sell these guys and take the money from them to buy ourselves an M3 Barracuda fighter, heavy fighter, so that we can, and equipping that in the hopes that we can take on some bad guys. So thanks so much for hanging with me. It's been a great episode. Lots and lots of things have happened this episode, mainly around making money. Not too much fighting, but looks like there may be some of that in the future. Thanks, everybody. Bye.